He's playing really well.
It's what I does. I get money a day I does that. It's how I ride. Black flag on the left too. Ride, you better move. Yeah, get shit like shine that's on my head. I'm big.
Get out of here, brush man.
I'm with it. Cali, we did it. Biggie in my city.
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Lakers looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here at Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Barnes and Green are the forward set. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Ezeli in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And stolen by Barnes. Here's Thompson. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Ezeli can't get it to go. And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night, first game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft, suited up for one game, broke his right leg 14 minutes in, and the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with him the entire time when he was really in shock on the floor.
He was, and unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressing in the summer league, and the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
Oh,
Curry passes to Ezeli.
son of a biscuit.
And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie.
And, you know, going back to Randle's rookie year, his troubles really started during medical checkups before the draft. They found a foot injury dating back to high school. The fifth metatarsal had been broken, which made
you shot yourself. Why would you shoot a three-pointer with him from there?
And he nails the third.
Oh, God dang.
And talking about
Yeah, see, that's taking, not playing.
Injuries, the Lakers
That's ridiculous.
let him play through the foot. But once he broke the leg, they did season-ending surgery on the foot as well. Hopefully, now he can just stay healthy and get to play the game he loves.
Pass to Ezeli. Thompson inside the line.
Good shot.
Releases from the wing and drills it.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Steph. That's probably why you don't know his name. His name is Steph, not Steph. Get his name right, you might be able to shoot with it.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Russell kicks to Bryant. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Tipped away.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset.
Oh man, I try to pass the ball. See, that's Russ right there. I'll give rid of it. It'll take a quarter.
The Warriors
It'll take a quarter.
3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And it's Barnes.
Always does.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And no doubt the Lakers had some defensive issues last season. I mean, no true center on that roster. And at times, they were just feasted upon on the inside.
And it's Green missing.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Good block.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you know, one thing that comes to mind with Kobe is
Father made that first free throw.
Dedication to winning. I mean, you wonder if that has turned off potential free agents. Maybe he's a bit too competitive, but you know, when you're in the business of competing, hard for me to imagine you can be too competitive.
With Kobe and his competitiveness, it is something that he's coped with. Said it took him a while in the league, Clark, to realize not everyone loves basketball as much as he does.
Yeah, you know, even if you don't have the same kind of drive that has propelled Kobe all these years.
Yep. I don't feel none of this yet. Come on, Ron, get it quick.
It shouldn't be a problem for potential free agents in my
opinion. Get it quick.
The first one falls.
And really, last season, it was supposed to be a battle between the Warriors and Clippers for that Pacific title. But the Warriors just ran away with it and won the division by 11 games.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Williams in for Russell. Spades dishes to Curry. And Green gets it to go.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
For the Warriors, it was the 3rd time they've ever won the division. Last time coming in 1976. Clark, it's been a while.
It's been a long time, but they did it in style. 13-3 record against the rest of the division. That would be the best in-division winning percentage for any team in the NBA.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Kobe attacking. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Bryant.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
And stolen by Williams. And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Taking a look at Lou Williams last year, kind of a typical year for him, a lot of scoring on bad efficiency.
Yeah, and for Lou, he did make it over the 40% field goal mark, but just barely.
Just barely, you're right.
What's going on back there? What you doing, Pookie Bear?
And the Warriors decide
mama
to take
doing?
their first time out here.
Huh?
You know, with Williams, it's more
Where you
about
going,
his
woman?
ability to create his own shot than his efficiency. It's why he's best suited as a 6th man, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barbosa's checked in.
Bear going with you?
Here is Livingston. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Dishes it to Spates. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And Williams certainly does personify that 6th man role of instant offense, but it'll be hard to see him in the starting lineup with the
I didn't know what happened there. I just tried to throw it to Randall in the corner. Next thing I know, you going the other way with the
Barbosa
ball.
gets the bucket.
And another lead change here.
Come on,
How
Horton.
many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few. Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first.
Good block.
It's blocked. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
You blessed, man. You playing bully ball. You know I ain't played, man. You had to do that. It's cool, though.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Young pass to Bass. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Nobody near Williams. And again, the Lakers no good. The Warriors have gotten 7. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? Iguodala with the bucket.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Lakers trail by 5. And Williams, here we go. It's deflected. And finished off by Bass.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
And they'll keep possession. Here's Iguodala. And the shot no good, a bit short. Here's Young. Off with the layup.
Hey, good quarter.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Neither team able to build much of a lead as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors?
Could be worse. First quarter back.
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
Bryant with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Now here's Spates. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And that is good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Spates with the block. It's good from Barnes on the assist by Curry. And it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And again, no good by the Lakers. Here's Barnes. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back, late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws. A testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
Play God.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Russell kicks to Kobe. He dishes it to Randall. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Nobody standing. Who he guarding? What are you doing?
And, you know, going back to Ezeli, impressive physically. 7 foot, 7'6" wingspan, 5% body fat. If his skill set ever catches up with his natural gift, watch out. Okay. Watch out.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
And a footnote to Ezeli, one of his college administrators raved about his intelligence. He cited Ezeli's broad perspective on world trade, globalization, and I tell you what, if Ezeli keeps improving, he'll soon be a serious benefactor of the economics of American sports.
Russell, no good.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game. And guys, Steph Curry, the rare point guard who's almost as effective playing off the ball
Down 14,
as he
guys.
is on it. And the Warriors have really emphasized that as he's evolved as a player, bringing in a lot of playmakers who can set him up coming off screens.
Now, here is Russell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
And speaking of Curry playing off the ball in the pass, Clark, we'd see him guarding shooting guards defensively. Some trying to hide him against lesser offensive players.
Well, I think guarding two guards gave him a chance maybe to save some energy for the offensive end. But recently, Steve Kerr has had him on point guards more. You want your best players taking the challenge at both ends of the court.
Excellent use of the screen that time. Hibbert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Lakers trail by 12. Clarkson. And Curry pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him.
What?
Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Russell inside. Curry meets him. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And guys, looking at Roy Hibbert, just a mountain of a man, listed these days at about 7'2", 290 pounds, with a wingspan of a pterodactyl. I mean, a true game changer inside when he's motivated and on his game.
And the Lakers making a change here. Williams is checked in. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Here's Ezeli. Excellent D there from Williams.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
The foul called on Festus Ezeli. Well, talking about Roy Hibbert, he doesn't just have size. He has a strong lower body, too. Very hard. And you know this, Clark. You worked for the organization. You saw it firsthand. Very hard to back that guy down in the post.
Yeah, and for years he's worked on ways to complement that size with improved training and footwork, even indulging in MMA one off season. I tell you what, he'd be one scary super heavyweight if he went the full distance in MMA.
Agreed. And the Lakers with possession here. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Kobe.
Hey, okay.
All
right. All right.
On the shot, he'll go to the line.
Now we'll play best man. That's the right there is I call for.
Clark, another milestone for
yeah,
Kobe.
Ball head.
Season, he reached 30,000 points and 6,000 assists.
Ball head.
No one else has ever done that.
Well, it's rare that you see scorers of that volume reach an assist total that high, but I think it speaks to Kobe's passing ability.
I can play dirty like that too, best man, so just watch it. I think we're going to let you come in and play a bully ball.
Brandon Bass is checked in for the Lakers.
And Kobe Bean Bryant, the only 30,000 point scorer to go along with 6,000 assists. You know, LeBron might be the next in line to join Kobe in that category.
Oh, man.
All sorts of time. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Ezeli. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
Oh, man.
Ezeli's got the lead up to 14
that shot with Bass.
For the Warriors.
And for Kobe, people have always joked that
Glad to
he's
hear you say that,
hog
best man.
Only looks to score. Well, he's the only guy in the history of the league right now with 30,000 points to go along with 6,000 assists. So obviously gifted as a playmaker as well.
And the Lakers call time here.
That's good.
Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's kind of got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong physically.
I just told Hortus to come out. Why come he ain't listen to me?
What you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
Brown, he's checked in for Kobe.
Just said to take him out.
Williams gets the bucket. Kicks it to Ezeli. It's rebounded by Bass.
You know, and Ezeli missing a lot of games with various injuries from the knee and ankle a season ago. He can be a quality rebounder and rim protector, but he's got to find a way to stay healthy.
Okay, guys, you ain't getting back.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
He just pulled me.
The foul called on Festus Ezeli. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's the risk you run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
Here's Brown on the inbound, and it's good on the layup.
And Ezeli, originally from Nigeria, he picked up the game late. Only played 6 years of organized basketball before going pro, so still developing his hands and offensive skill set, but clearly he's got the tools physically to play.
Timeout called the Warriors. 2 straight seasons of no playoffs for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation. Oh, excellent interior.
Oh, jam! I mean, just beautiful.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell
Good
you what,
shot.
guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Here's Williams. Following the basket by Draymond Green. Pass to Huertas. The dish to Sacre. Williams attacking. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior.
Yep,
the rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Iguodala, no good. Outside Williams.
Good shot.
That misses.
Oh, air ball.
And so that brings the first half to a close.
Yep.
Warriors ahead, up 11. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Eight turnovers. That's high. I know they average about 8 turnovers a game.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Kobe having just a fantastic
I don't know what happened there.
He has 12 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Oh,
So
man.
for the Golden State Warriors right now, The Splash Brothers are the guards. Barnes and Green
Good
of the
shot.
set. And it's Azili in at the center position.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Oh no!
Purposeful passing it is, partner.
That's
Their
not who I
last
thought
10
was had that
points have
heavy
all
shoot
come
there
off
from there.
assist.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
And that one's good by Kobe. Warriors leading by 13. Here's Curry. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And former Coach of the Year Byron Scott now with the Lakers. And as you said, Greg.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot the ball. I've
I've
tried to shoot 3 times and it didn't shoot. Come on, Ron. What's going on?
The eye test for him is huge.
Yeah, he feels a lot. Terrific communicator and storyteller. Great experience as a player and as a champion. And I think that all is evident in his coaching style.
And who has been a greater enigma than Roy Hibbert, a guy who can look like an all-star Clark one game and an undrafted free agent the next?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the kind of swings Roy has had. He's been really good at times. Sometimes he gets in his own way with overthinking things, but I think he's got everything he needs to be an upper-tier center, upper echelon center. Just has lacked consistency the last year or two.
Randall no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Clarkson dishes to Randall. And there's the pass to Hibbert. Clarkson with the ball. He's against Azili. Clock is at 3.
What a good D. Terrible offense.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Barnes passes to Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
And on the topic of Hibbert, he was an enigma in college, had a very encouraging junior season, looked like a future lottery pick, and then
that missed that. This ain't a touch.
Which kind of dropped his draft stock considerably.
Boy, Ryan, you guys make it desperate. Come on, man. Get yourself going.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
The Lakers making a switch here. Young's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Speights is checked in.
You know, going back to Hibbert, last season was a perfect example of what we're talking about in terms of consistency. One game he puts up 22 and 8, the next game 2 and 1. But you know, every team in the league would like to be in the Roy Hibbert game once the light finally goes on and stays on. Consistency the challenge for Hibbert.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And some of Harrison Barnes' teammates have referred to him as the senator because of the way he carries himself. And, you know, a very level-headed, dignified young man, and just he has an air about it.
The timeout taken. Byron Scott has had enough. And Harrison Barnes at times has been criticized in the past for not being more Clark assertive on the court.
Well, you know, he had to weather the pressure of expectations since high school. I mean, people were comparing him to Kobe Bryant back then, but HB can't get caught up in that. He's got to be true to himself. You know what I tell guys? Do you.
Yeah.
Do you.
Russell with a wide open look. Again, Russell missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard.
Whoa!
They've taken the initiative. They've
I thought Swaggy was. I thought passing to Swaggy. I thought he was the small forward. God dang it.
Warriors lead by 15. Outside Curry. Green kicks to Thompson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers, and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
Here's Kobe. Makes it off the glass. Bryant's got 6 points in the quarter.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Here's Young. Great D that time from Green.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft, and Clark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
And you know, Thompson, despite those genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. Grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball at Washington State.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Sacre, he's checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Julius Randle. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Bryant. And then for Golden State, Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Here's Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And that's now 10 points for Lou Williams.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Livingston dishes to Spates. And another shot.
Good one.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they really run the break well.
Thompson with the bucket.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them. And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Fires for three. Can't get it to go. His 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Russell inside, working on Thompson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tied for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
And the Warriors making a change here.
I couldn't tell. I tell you what happened right there. I didn't know if he was a point guard or shooting guard, and I grabbed the shooting guard.
Really good example of his
and so I didn't know what his dang on position was. Took my defender right away from him. Not knowing which one it was.
Players in the league.
I got to remember I forgot about the little black arrow will let you know if you guard the right man. That's why I got to remember that.
The former All-Star was asked by his coach Steve Kerr to come off the bench for the Warriors. And you know what? He did it without complaint, putting the team first.
The drive by Russell. A beautiful reverse layup. Russell's got
who's
6
the shooting
in
guard?
this quarter.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Iguodala wide open. Rebounded by the Lakers. And for Iguodala, some have said he's unselfish part to a fault.
Yeah, and you know, a great athlete and ball handler.
Yeah, I was hoping he would have popped to the corner.
Looking to attack off the dribble. He's really unique, though, a player who puts his emphasis on the defensive end and does a really good job at that end of the floor.
He throw good, Lewis Williams. Lou Williams won the Sixth Man Award last year, Clark, in the NBA. He's not a playmaker, although he kind of plays that position a little bit. This guy scores the ball very well coming off the bench.
He really does. I mean, he looks like a guard because of his size, but he's truly an explosive scorer.
Oh,
and
snap.
that's the strength of his game, and that's who he is and what he does.
Okay, you guys got to know who's what. That time, that's your fault, Ron. You guarded.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
In the corner, it's Bass. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Barbosa. To the inside. And stolen by Russell. Out of bounds, Golden State.
Oh.
Boy, they make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Warriors leading by 12. There's the feed to Barbosa. The offensive rebound. Livingston. Gets to the rim.
Had it down to 9. Had it down to 9.
Livingston's got 5 points now in the quarter. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I keep doing that. You got to stop earlier, Ron. You know that.
Way too many.
On its way from Barbosa for 2.
I do that a lot.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult.
Hey,
to
had it down
overcome.
to 10
Warriors
or 9, 10, I
by
think.
14. And coming up as soon as we return from break.
Okay, I was thinking 9. I didn't want to say if I did for sure, but.
Welcome back.
Okay, let's go.
Action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Clarkson is out there with Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the 5. That's the Laker 5. Lakers trail by 14. Russell passes to Clarkson. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Now here's Curry. And Thompson kicks to Green. Here's Curry. And he gets it to go.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Here's the Lakers with the ball.
How come you shoot the ball?
Game. Clarkson with the ball. Curry meets him. Russell dishes to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. And that one comes up a bit short. Barnes passes to Curry. Outside, Green. That 3 off the mark.
Clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
And
No! Whoa.
Klay Thompson.
Didn't think it didn't take. I said pass it to the point guard. He was gone already.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. They get it back. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
He is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Lou Williams is checked in for Los Angeles. A nice bounce back year for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for 3,
good one.
On the move, that's his game. You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And that one's good.
If I want to do something, I got to do it like now.
I'll tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
Randall kicks to Hibbert. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up, and oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of your game.
And what a game for Roy Hibbert. He's got 10 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Bryant dishes to Russell. No good from the wing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Wow.
Very steady with their work
it's
on
not
the
being,
interior.
I told them
Really
I'm being too
a
responsible. I don't have to go to pass the ball. Suck ain't passing what to pass.
Feeds it to Kobe. Out to the right wing. Randall with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. And the Lakers with another miss.
It has not been an easy quarter for them, at least offensively speaking.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Randall kicks to Russell. Misses the 3.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option.
He'd make that. I was going to quit.
As they try to get back in this game.
He feeds it to Williams. Offensive rebound. Hibbert kicks to Williams. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Now a timeout called by Golden State. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Come on.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers trailed by 17.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note was it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
Nobody near Barnes. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Soft touch off the glass. Warriors leading by 12. Thompson passes to Barnes. On the wing, Green. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th. The 3-ball. The shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Clarkson. Here's Russell. A second chance effort. Good D by Thompson.
Oh, he has just struggled here offensively in the quarter.
And the slam dunk by Speights.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
He went for the shot. I thought I passed that. What the heck was that?
Clarkson, no good.
Come on, Ryan. You got to be better than
Golden
that.
State's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And Thompson kicks to Spates. Stolen by Clarkson.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Warriors.
Clark, their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
Yeah, Kevin, they had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Thompson. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker. Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner.
I'm sitting there looking for
quite a run.
I'm sitting there looking for my point guard to come up. Meantime, you said, "I'll take this. I'll take that."
Here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
Figured tonight was a good night to give me.
He kicks it to Green. Curry with it. Back to Green. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
Good one, though.
This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports
no, I'm
crew.
probably done for the evening, too.
Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
All right.
Have a great evening.
All right, dude. Take it easy. Good game, Blush.